So back on the 1st of September, 2019, I announced that I was gonna host a fan art competition. I had done one earlier that year, so I was like, why not? Some people submitted fan art, and I guess it was pretty average. And here's the announcement that I made. Upload a video showcasing your fan art and put it under Soggy Fan Art. I will announce the winner in about a week. I never made that video, by the way. So a while went by, and Jinchi, who you may know from my past videos, asked who won. I was being all cheeky and said that I'd announce the winners 10 years from now, and hopefully I'll have 500k by then. I actually remember thinking, yeah, I'll totally be into doing that in like 2029 inches. But no matter what, it doesn't matter, because I'm doing it now instead. So I guess I envisioned myself just dressing up all fancy and somehow remembering everything that took place perfectly. So I'm gonna do just that. So just click on the hashtag I told people to use, and I'll see if there's anything there. Well, it looks like there were a few people who did it. Some of these are from the one I did like 3 years ago. So that's why there's Lisa Simpson and crap in there. Anyway, this is apparently the guy who Jinchi said was the best. So let's see what he has made. So I just wanna say that I couldn't host a fan art competition in 2019 without people drawing a thirsty demon or a sock. It's actually impossible. But anyway, the fan art is pretty dang hood ignoring all that. And the only other video that it's in this hashtag for September's fan art competition was this one. It's titled UF. Wow, that was the best 4 seconds of my life. But for real though, if we're pretending this is 2019, then this is actually a really nice drawing. It has a lot of things from the channel, and I think it's really good. Alright, there's nothing else under the hashtag, so I'm just gonna look through the comments. There's this one that says that they have the fan art posted on their channel, except for the fact that there's nothing on it. There are several other people who said this, but they have nothing. So either one, they are lying to, they deleted it for some stupid reason, and 3, I can't remember what I was gonna say for 3, but you get the point. Because there aren't any other pieces of fan art, at least that I can see. I'm just left with these 2 pieces. They are both pretty good, so I guess it's a tie. I don't know. I was expecting more from this, but now this video is pointless. Wait, what's this I see on Virtual Dogger's channel? And what are all these memories of British boys spamming soggy nugget fan art on their pages with 20 subscribers? Yeah, I also remember several other fan art things, but I dunno if it was for this. I don't really wanna make this video any longer, so no matter who participated or not, everyone wins. So Phil Swift, the co-creator behind the Flex Seal family of products. We've seen him in many memes, and his commercials are basically the only ones you can binge watch. But last night my crazy brain thinking of dumb crap came up with the idea of trying to prove that Phil Swift is a serial killer. Yes. Even after I made a 4-part documentary series proving that Ms. Frizzle is a murderer, I now want to prove that Phil Swift is uncanonically a serial killer. Am I even right in the head? So if I want to make myself satisfied, I'm gonna have to review and look over each Flex Seal ad to count how many people might have been murdered in these commercials, and look over his suspicious activity. So I guess we'll start with the Flex Tape ad in itself.
Hi, Phil Swift here for Flex Tape, the super strong waterproof tape that can instantly patch, bond, seal, and repair. Flex Tape is no ordinary tape. Its triple thick adhesive virtually welds itself to the surface, instantly stopping the toughest leaks. Leaky pipes can cause major damage, but Flex Tape grips on tight and bonds instantly.
Wait, that guy's pipe is leaking. You can't see the floor, so it could literally be completely flooded. This man would have slipped and fallen if this were true, and drowned. This could be Phil Swift's first kill.
Plus, Flex Tape's powerful adhesive is so strong, it even works underwater. Now you can repair leaks in pools and spas without draining them.
They didn't show what happened after he patched that pool. He could have fallen in and drowned too. And that's Phil Swift's fault. Second kill.
Flex Tape is perfect for marine, campers, and RVs. Flex Tape is super strong, and once it's on, it holds on tight. And for emergency auto repair,
They are driving in the rain. This could have caused skidding or danger, which killed them in a car crash.
Tape keeps its grip, even in the toughest conditions. Big storms can cause big damage, but Flex Tape comes super wide, so you can...
This guy probably fell off the roof in the rain. Phil Swift can control the weather to make it rain, and they cut out the part where the guy fell off the roof. So there aren't really any other deaths. But the fact that there were 2 in just this one commercial is terrifying. Imagine all the deaths unaccounted for on screen. So I saw one of those dumb questions on a question and answer site the other day, and it read something along the lines of if hair color affects your personality, then if somebody were to dye their hair blonde, would that mean that they'd inherit blonde traits? Now this question literally made me wanna die. There's so much wrong with it. First of all, hair color does absolutely not affect your personality. All those blonde stereotypes you've heard about, they're stupid and have all the fun, are complete bogus. You can literally search up famous blondes right now and you can see that blondes are at least smart enough to know what they're doing. And it goes without even thinking that blondes are not the stars of the party. I have no idea where the hell that came from, but I am absolutely positive that there are blondes on this planet that are very introverted and don't enjoy parties. And also they're smart. So digging into this subject, you'll find something that says although appearance plays an important role in defining your personality, hair color plays a small part. Dyeing your hair with a completely different hair color than your natural hair can completely change your personality and say a lot about your character traits. This paragraph just made me wanna put my face into a pillow and scream my soul out. Oh, and apparently you can't lose your soul if you're not a ginger, because they're the soulless ones. Like say I was a ginger and went to bed, and then woke up as a blonde. So as me and my sister were scrolling through Disney Plus, we found a monstrosity of a film. This film, my friends, is Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked. I immediately went to Rotten Tomatoes to check how horrible it was. And wow, 12%. Honestly, I'm not even surprised. We destroyed an Alvin and the Chipmunks DVD a few months prior, because it was that bad. To give you an idea of how terrible this movie actually is, let's take a look at some of the critic reviews. Lazy, rote, and grating. Chipwrecked is lowest common denominator family entertainment that's strictly for the very, very, very young at heart. What this reminds me of is one of those horrible movies you watch in the middle of the dog days of summer when you're absolutely desperate for something to do. The opening 20 minutes or so play like nothing more than a widescreen Carnival Cruise commercial. Everything so glossy and superficial you can almost feel the spray tan ooze down your arm. Flails about in search of a creative reason to exist. Ratatouille aside, our children should not be playing with disease-carrying rodents. Set out the rodent traps for this lazy exercise in children's entertainment. Patently, obviously unacceptable on any kind of storytelling level. Oh god, I guess I'm gonna have to watch this. So immediately, the beginning looks like something you'd watch at your friend's 5-year-old brother's birthday party to distract the children. Just imagine eating cheese pizza and drinking Sprite in a hot backyard. This is totally what you'd watch. It starts with David and the Chipmunks going to a cruise ship. The trashy 2010s movie vibe is already making me lose brain cells. What the hell? So Alvin is causing trouble, I guess. David explains the vacation. So now they're on the ship. They don't even explain why. It just happened. David slips. Everyone acts like this is normal. I can't even explain what's going on here. It's just those trashy movie shenanigans. I can feel my brain slowly melting. My low attention span both hates this but also keeps watching this garbage anyway. What is even happening? Why is Dave is a fancy suit? What? Don't just leave those things alone. This looks like it's trying to make you cringe and make a strange expression. I wanna explain, but I can't. And now they're at a dance party? It's so random. And they are wiping their butts on everything while no one seems to understand what's going on. So I could go on and on about how I don't understand why they are having dance battle with underdressed chipmunks. But I'll wait until I can say something about this. So it's just switching between random scenes with still no explanation as to what's going on. Why is there a guy in a pelican costume? Things are just happening. So Dave just realized that something bad happened? How can he expect to leave these twerps alone? Why does he even have custody of these things? Why is a lady flirting with a talking chipmunk? So now Alvin and his group. Hey, George Lucas. You watched that bizarre A Wrinkle in Time movie in a court Madera movie theater on March 10, 2018. How do I know this? Because I was 2 seats away from you. And I still am. For real though, you probably have a lot of questions. Such as, wait, you sat next to George Lucas? Or, why the hell did you watch A Wrinkle in Time? Well, my friend, sit down. Because this is a very boring story that I'll try to make sound interesting. It's a partly cloudy March day. I step out of my car and towards the movie theater, not knowing the feature length that I was about to step my feet into. And that's the Wrinkle in Time movie. But as we settled into our seats, a guy with a massive afro was sitting in the seat right in front of my sister. My sister proceeds to accidentally almost drinks the slightly pre-boomer looking guy's vitamin water. So as the movie was about to start, my sister decides to switch seats with my mom. But as my mom looks at the seat left of her view, she's like, wait, is that George Lucas's wife? She most definitely proceeded to watch the movie with a confused look on her face. As the many Disney ads begin to play, she hears the man who looks suspiciously like George Lucas say something along the lines of, "Man, Disney makes everything these days." For context, George Lucas sold the whole Star Wars franchise to Disney not too far back. As we walk out, my mom explains that she totally just sat next to George Lucas. She looked up what his wife looked like, and that was totally his wife. So unless these are two imposters, then my sister almost drank a multi-billionaire's vitamin water. And I breathed the same air as him, too. So I could just be faking this all, and I have no proof that I'm not. But why the hell would I take a photo of George Lucas in a dark movie theater while he's trying to enjoy this movie? Like, why would I just be like, hey, Georgie Poo, wanna take a selfie with me? I love your work so much. Smooch. I mean, he's probably ranked up enough money at this point to have himself a home movie theater. But if he's just trying to enjoy a movie with his wife, don't disturb him. I've heard of many people who've seen George Lucas in public, so I guess it's not a huge deal. A lot of the people who've talked about their encounters with him said he gave zero craps about people wanting to talk to him. I honestly can totally understand that. I wouldn't want a bunch of idiots crowding around me just because I made a whole buttload from making my passion projects. But anyway, that's still pretty cool. I can say I sat near George Lucas at a movie theater. I still don't understand why he chose to watch A Wrinkle in Time though.